How LGDs protect goats against wolves. When people talk about livestock guardian dogs and predators, most minds go straight to drama. Did it chase the wolf off? Did it bark and fight? But wolves don't operate like that. They don't make split-second decisions when something doesn't feel right. Wolves test systems, not dogs. They test environments. They test patterns. They test stability. So the real question isn't, do LGDs scare wolves? It's, how do LGDs make wolves decide not to engage at all? That's what this video is about. Wolves almost never approach livestock alone. They move in packs, not because they're social, but because wolves hunt through coordination. A single predator can be deterred easily. A coordinated one is a completely different challenge. But here's the first key insight. Wolves do not rush into unknown space. They scrutinize it. They map it. They wait. Every wolf pack has a leader, an alpha, not in the sense of aggression, but in decision making. When a pack nears a goat herd, the leader doesn't rush in. It observes. It analyzes. It sends signals. It watches the environment respond. And the environment includes the guardian dog. Wolves don't make judgments instantly. They map territory like a surveyor, not a hunter. They watch what moves, what doesn't, where are the thresholds, how long does response take, is anything predictable. A single anxious goat doesn't interest them. A single stationary goat doesn't either. A wolf pack looks for patterns, and that's where LGDs win, not through noise or speed, but through consistency and unpredictability in the right way. Predators survive by reducing risk. When a wolf pack can predict outcomes, it can decide how to act. If a dog always reacts the same path, same bark, same timing, a wolf quickly learns point A means reaction B. That gives them data to plan around. Good LGDs do not form predictable reaction sequences. They hold nodes of space, not routines. This means wolves can't build reliable maps. Without reliable maps, wolves hesitate, and wolves hate to hesitate. Hesitation exposes risk. In movies, dogs run out to confront wolves. In real life, that's the worst strategy. Here's why. Chasing a member of a wolf pack removes the dog from coverage, creates a predictable trigger, increases distance data, and reveals patrol limits. If one dog chases, predators learn. Distance equals reaction. That teaches predators how to approach next time. What wolves respect is territorial stability, not individual pursuit. A dog that stays and holds a boundary communicates, this ground is observed, this area is contested, distance has no effect, and that's a deterrent far stronger than speed. Most people think guardian work is about confrontation, but for wolves, it's about perceived cost. Wolves ask, is this worth the energy? Is injury likely? Will this give information to a rival pack? Is this area mapped and controlled? If the answer is no to all four, wolves disengage. Good guardian dogs deny clear feedback, deny predictable outcomes, deny safe thresholds. This makes wolves see goat farms as unrewarding territory. Good guardian dogs don't just stay near the herd. They patrol edges, ridge lines, natural travel corridors, scent paths, nighttime routes. Wolves don't attack in the clear. They attack through approach vectors, the spaces they think are safe. A guardian dog that occupies the approaches denies wolves their path. Territory is not just the herd. It's every distance from which predators might think. And good LGDs understand this instinctively. Wolves visualize outcomes in their head before moving. If a space never provides reaction, timing, emotional display, direction, it becomes indistinct. Wolves do not escalate into indistinct environments. They escalate only when something feels like an edge they can exploit. Good LGDs keep space indistinct. This means the predator doesn't decide to attack, it decides not to. Many owners worry, but there's no footage of them confronting wolves. That's exactly the point. LGDs aren't there to fight wolves. They're there to remove the conditions that make wolves feel confident enough to attack at all. So when nothing happens, that's protection in action. People assume predators send scouts to test. Wolves don't. They send observation patterns. A scout would reveal trajectory, distance, reaction timing, threat response. But if a dog never reveals a pattern, there is no reason to send a scout. So wolves wait. And waiting costs them energy. It exposes them to other larger predators, human activity, seasonal change, lost livestock opportunities. When a dog denies clarity, wolves optimize avoidance. Wolves won't rush a barrier that resists clarity. Instead, they circle at a distance, reposition, approach from other angles, alter elevation, wait for environmental changes. Every alternative strategy takes time and energy, and wolves avoid extended energy loss. Good guardian dogs don't just watch goats, they dominate the spaces around the goats. That's the deeper defense. When wolves see consistent presence, stable patterns, no weak days, no fluctuations, they treat that area like an unfavorable territory. Predators are not naive. They know where the pressure is, where the payoff is, where injury risk outweighs energy gain. Wolves don't fight where they can avoid it. Owners often think if nothing ever escalates, the dog isn't doing anything. But in the predator world, the opposite is true. Nothing happening means wolves decided it's not worth testing. That decision is protection. Some owners let goats roam without boundaries because nothing ever happens. But a lack of guardian presence or poor placement gives wolves certainty, and certainty encourages exploration. Good guardian dogs and good setup remove certainty from the environment. That's why pasture design and guardian placement matter just as much as the dog itself. Wolves are primarily nocturnal hunters, but a quiet, steady guardian dog signals presence at night, refuses to escalate or fix, denies predictable behavior. Wolves don't like unresolved night behavior. An environment that never resolves at night becomes unattractive as hunting ground. That's the essence of deterrence. Larger guardian dogs don't automatically deter better. What matters is consistency, territory coverage, unpredictability in reactions, environmental domination. A bigger dog may intimidate visually, but wolves don't attack visually. They evaluate risk cognitively. It's the dog's psychological footprint that matters more than physical size. Humans expect visible dominance, repeated action, dramatic confrontations. Wolves expect low risk, clear opportunity, predictable outcomes. LGDs don't need to perform. They need to deny performance in a way that creates uncertainty. And uncertainty in wolves translates to avoidance. Wolves don't allow themselves to be rushed because they understand what is unclear is unattackable. Good guardian dogs make the environment unclear. They hold space, they deny predictable information, and they let their presence become the reason predators choose not to engage. Guardian dogs don't defeat wolves by fighting. They defeat wolves by denying clarity, denying predictable reaction patterns, removing opportunity, refusing to escalate, occupying territory without confirming it. And that's why wolves don't rush good guardian dogs. They don't have to fight. They choose not to. Wolves don't rush systems they can't understand, and good guardian dogs are the most unreadable systems of all. If you enjoyed the video, or if you learned something new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.